just on the other side of the library.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put us to live
remote.
to have this conversation.
Great.
Yeah, since we're just recapping now. Oh man, but yeah, we're back. Yes, Gert, you did. You got knocked off of the stairway and landed in a room. Turns out that room was just on the other side of the library. Had you guys a little scared there for a minute. What else happened last time? You found a study. It had a lot of cool stuff in it about pocket dimensions. A bunch of books on different skills, a bunch of spell books, literally all of the spell books, or I guess more accurately, literally all of the books containing all of the spells. And then you ran into a cool Ifriti guy that you talked with a little bit and convinced to kind of help you out. He's on a path to revenge against the person that imprisoned him in this tower. And then he got pooped on, kind of almost literally, because one of those things was a living cloud kill. So you had to fight a bunch of living spells. That's the long and short of it. Is there anything else from you guys?
We found a giant ass mirror that was like the same thing that Whirl had in her pocket dimension.
Yes, but it said something slightly different than her last one said.
The last one said rising, this one said risen.
Yes.
Which is scary.
And it doesn't seem like the reflection of you could acknowledge anyone other than you.
So far.
Oh, but you also got another spell. So, time stop. So that's exciting.
So we have 3 now. Which was in my fucking necklace when we found it. The first time I got it, it was in my necklace. It's crazy, that's all.
And then the second one got handed to you through your necklace.
Instead
and
of the
this
third
last one got handed to you through a mirror that was also in your necklace.
Yes, as though she was in my necklace.
Right. Is your necklace just like generating these spell scrolls? Is that what's...
I mean,
I wish it was
no.
that easy.
Okay, like, how are you guys doing? Because you quite got punched in the faces with magics. Do you want to like hang here for like an hour and like chill?
I'd be good with that. Everything else. And I can't die, but I feel like I'm dying.
Okay. Great. Then we should probably rest like shortly.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay. Anything in particular that you guys want to be doing or talking about while you rest?
If they're short resting, I'm gonna play a song of rest. So everyone, if you're rolling hit dice, you can add a d10.
Hell
Great.
We'll do.
I think it's still a d10.
We'll do 5 hit dice. Actually, no. Because if we're getting the d10, we'll go down to 4.
You can either roll that individually, or I can roll it for you.
Roll for me, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, communal.
It was a 3. Fuck you, 3.
21 plus 4 is 25, plus 3 is 28. Woohoo!
I'll roll a hit die. I heard something crying. I'm not sure if it was a cat or a baby.
Oh, interesting.
You have neither of those things. Unless there's something you haven't told me.
So remember that scene from
Spoiler alert, I was pregnant by a cat.
Mike Myers is at it again.
Why is this being a 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine didn't roll in the chat.
7.
Okay.
I mean, while everyone else is resting, I could start looking through stuff. Because this is like clearly someone's bedroom. I'll look at the bookshelves by where Gert is, and just see if I find anything that might indicate who this room belongs to.
Okay.
That work. So, how do you do this?
/R.
God damn. Okay, you know what?
/R space.
I'm millennial. What is technology?
Lies, we were built on technology.
You would think.
We are for whom technology was foretold.
Make a perception or perception check, Whirl.
Perception.
As you are over here checking out a bookshelf.
I'm gonna add one of my other guys. Cool. What's that, 13?
Whoa, where'd it go?
12 + 1, 13.
Okay, 13. Yeah, you find this bookshelf to be very different from the others that you've seen that you saw in the library. This seems to be more of like a personalized collection of books, covering various subjects, at least from their titles, covering various subjects between like unconventional uses of magic and theories of the different planes of existence, and then everything beyond that is going to be much less interesting, just like more mundane general fundamentals of magic type texts.
Okay. There's nothing that interesting over here.
Is there anything under the bed?
Let me come look.
So there's something under the bed.
Who's
Guy
looking?
that goes, "Ah."
Who's looking?
I'll look.
Okay.
But I'll do it real fast, like I'm trying to scare anything that's down there.
Jumps out of
You do find one lone, like thin, book-looking item under the bed.
I'm gonna reach and try and grab it.
Okay. Yep. You pull it out, and it's untitled. You can see through the blank front page that there is handwriting on the other side. Perception check again, please.
I'll make that 21.
Okay. 21. So this is a sort of personal diary. About first few sections is just going to be about a pursuit of the highest of magic and sort of unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Later on, there's some accounting of working with someone named Elminster, and it gets pretty dark after that. Pretty dark, pretty fast. Personal accountings of wanting to pursue eternal life and the various ways that could happen, and kind of like the only practical way of doing that this person knows of is lichdom. And then at the very end of this sort of memoir is just the name Astaroth, and like double underlined. That's the last thing in this text.
Guys, I found a diary. I'm not sure who it belongs to.
What's it say?
Well, it's about, the pursuit of the highest forms of magic and wanting to work towards unending life and potential lichdom. And it talks about Elminster, and then it has Astaroth underlined a bunch of times here. Do we have any handwriting from, or does anyone else recognize handwriting good that might be? I want to rule out that it was this Renwick's old stuff, or is this Spooky Braelin's stuff?
I think it's Elminster.
Right, but it talks about learning under Elminster, so it can't be unless he's learning from himself.
Okay, no, you're right.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, then it might be. I can take a look at it.
Sure. You were around him more and read more of his stuff than I did, so here.
Okay. Going to see if I recognize the handwriting.
Okay. I'm not gonna make you do a perception check for this. It definitely doesn't look like it matches anything you've read of Renwick's. It's a little bit Renwick's handwriting is a little bit more chaotic, a little sloppier, almost like shaky-handed sometimes. This is very clean and crisp. There's a clear difference.
Okay. Weird. Okay, yeah, absolutely not him. If it's studying under Elminster, do we think this is Bigby?
That was my next thought. Gert, your turn. Look at the handwriting.
Would the handwriting match the Tomophos? Would Bigby have actually physically penned the Tomophos?
So you remember this in character, so I'll give you the information freely. You remember that there was a note in the tome saying most of it was actually penned by Bigby.
Yeah. Okay.
It was only some parts that were Mordenkainen himself.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I take the note and look it over.
Yeah, it's Bigby's handwriting.
Wow.
All right. So.
Hey, we ruled out the kid. That's cool.
Good to know.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, that's disconcerting.
So was this Bigby's room then?
Maybe.
So are these over here dressers and stuff as well? Or
yeah, one of those is a dresser and the other is just like a thin table that has the leftovers of some work implements and flasks and things like that on it.
I mean, I'll take a look in the dresser and see what's in there.
Yeah, let me know if you see anything cool, and that's a bardic inspiration.
All right.
Took a short rest. I got one back. Gotta give it to somebody. Yeah.
What were you looking for specifically?
I don't know.
Okay.
I wasn't looking for anything in particular. Just things that I might recognize as Bigby's things,
Okay. Yeah, make a perception check then.
And then I get plus a D10?
Yes, if you want it.
Yes, I want it. Definitely want that. Where's the dice on this one? Oh, there it is.
Oof.
Oofta.
Okay.
So that's a 9?
Well, luckily this wouldn't have been very difficult because there's not much here. not much to go off of. So along with that, nothing really seems to stand out. You've got a couple of empty flasks, maybe one or two that have just a tiny bit left over of whatever they did contain at some point.
Okay.
A couple of tools that would have been used to like hold them up under a flame, and then some like ripped off pieces of parchment that are all, none of them contain any notes or anything like that. They're all blank. It looks like this place has been either cleared out or not used in a while, or both.
All right. Well, I'm not seeing anything here.
I'll like talk to the Ifriti, who's like being a moat right now. I'll like turn to him and go, is there anything that you'd want to look at in this room? I just kind of like hold my hand, like do a big surveying motion with my hand.
You can see the moat just kind of like float around and just bob in the air, kind of around the same areas that Whirl's been checking out, and Gert. And then it just kind of comes back to you and plunks back around your shoulder as if it's just staying there.
Gotcha. Alright. So, anything else before we head out?
Not on my end.
Nope.
Cal, is the sword doing anything weird in here? Is it still the like general pulsing and warming and brightness? that it has been?
How's the sword doing?
The sword has been about the same since you touched the hourglass with it.
No change.
Okay.
Want to pile on and so we can go to that last room?
Sure.
I'll move Claudius. You guys can move yourselves as you want.
Get as close to the wall as I can, so make as
Alright,
much
stall.
noise as possible.
Excuse me, pardon me. I can make myself smaller if we need that.
Stop
That's
pinging.
cool.
There we go.
Like, I could be like a smaller animal or something if that is required.
Somebody else can come on top of Claudius with me.
Right,
I'll come hang out.
Okay. And you said you wanted to go to the last room, so that would be the star, right?
The star with the hand that is no longer on it because we killed everything.
On it. Yes. Okay. So you touch the star, and a familiar effect happens. It flashes with light, and then the platform flashes with light, and it goes on and off in a increasing pace for a few seconds, and then you are gone into
Darkness.
Oh, God.
Darkness forever.
Oh god.
over here.
Whoa.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
It's either a telescope or a cannon.
It's oh yes. So this chamber is clearly the workplace of a wizard, and you've already clocked that a lot of that is going on here. There's a ton of books. No, sorry, not a ton of books. A pair of books and a ton of similar implements to the alchemical work that you saw in the previous room, scattered on the tables around. But the obvious elephant in the room would be the massive telescope.
Boo!
It's made of brass crystal and polished mahogany. and it's on an intricate stand in the middle of the chamber. A ladder is going up against one wall, and an immense crystal lens is embedded in the ceiling. The telescope is like pointed right at this crystal. So the crystal's not like right on the center; it's off on the edge that this telescope is pointing to.
I think I'm gonna go check out the pair of books that's on one of these on the tables.
Okay. There's no check needed for this. It's they're very obviously entitled in such a way that you could tell these books are about interdimensional space, which is similar to what you saw in on the table in the library. But more specifically, one of them seems to be a manuscript actually on techniques for traveling between the planes of existence.
Ooh.
Ooh. Hey guys, we got some stuff on going through planes over here.
Actually, I do, Taryn, there is one more thing that you don't need to make a perception check for because your passive is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of adhered to the back of this second book is a handwritten note that you guys passed around the diary thing before, so you recognize the handwriting immediately as Bigby's. It's a note that says, "I have no idea what the purpose of this telescope is, and it seems to point to nothing."
I'm gonna look into the telescope to see if I can see the Templar.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good.
Cal, Cal. Make a perception check, please.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I believe technically, if what Gert did in the last room counts as failing the roll, I think she still has a bardic.
Yes.
Great.
15.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, that was not failing.
Okay, for the shot.
Yes. 15. Be honest with me. Where is the sword? Have you had it in hand? Is it like holstered? Is it on your back? What's the look here?
I think as we travel around, I kind of holster it on my back. When people ask about it, I might pull it out from behind the back, do a quick check or something like that. But otherwise, it's kind of holstered up and along my back.
Okay. I really wish I could time this up with the thing right now, but I can't. So I'm just gonna have to describe it. As Gert is moving closer toward the telescope, you actually you can physically feel the sword vibrating more and more, and it almost feels like a persistent static electricity on your back. And then she looks, and then a crack of thunder. That did
That's
time
so
up
good.
well.
Yeah.
That lined up really well. And Gert is gone.
Oh shit.
God damn it! Not again.
God damn it, not again. She's gonna get so fucking mad at fake Whirl for not talking to her this time, so I'm gonna go look through the telescope.
Yeah, the same thing happens as Whirl gets closer to the telescope. It kind of gets this vibraty, staticky effect on your back, and then with another crack of thunder, she is also gone.
All right,
Oh, fuck.
pile into the telescope, guys.
Okay.
Do we need to make the bird? I can't do this, but does the bird need to look through the telescope too?
Just
I'll
like
try.
guide
Yeah,
his face down.
If Claudius hasn't also gone with Gert, then I'll try and help him get into like telescope looking position.
Okay. you have really good ongoing, rapport and relationship with this thing, so it doesn't take much to coax him to go, hey, look here, and same thing. Vibrate, static, crack of thunder, bird is gone.
Okay. So it was Gert, Whirl, Claudius. Who wants to go next?
Sure. I go and do the thing. I make an attempt.
All right, and now is same thing. And Cal, it is notable that like with each person, like the effect gets really strong with the sword as they get close, and then there's like this snap, and they're gone, and then the sword kind of goes back, and then it redoes that effect from start to finish each time someone does whatever it is they're doing. I want to look at the telescope.
Okay.
You want to take up the rear again, Cal?
Sure, yes.
Then I'll go up and I'll look through the telescope.
All right, the exact same things happened with Terran, and then I believe it's just you, Cal. Anything else you want to do, or anything before you make the leap?
Suppose not. I think I should catch up with everybody.
Okay. Cal, when you go to the telescope, you feel the sword have a similar effect, and then you just sort of start to lean over, and you see this flash of the crystal that it's pointing toward, and completely as if it's doing so on its own, the sword like leaps off of your back and into your hand with like this static grip, like it's charging your hand, like you literally can't let go of it for just a moment, and then this loud snap goes through your entire body, originating from the hilt of the sword. All five of you can see each other and the bird. It's as if you are hurling through space at light speed. Imagine like the effect in Star Wars, like as they're jumping into hyperspace. It's that, but like in perpetuity. And for just a moment, you feel like you've been wrenched through all of this space, like you're in a completely different place. And actually, you are.
Oh.
We are now here.
Oh wait.
On
is
the
this
surface of
What
the
the
sun?
on the we're on the sun.
I'm gonna zoom this out for stream, but
Donut.
immediately around
Oh
you.
shit!
Yeah, let me get there. Immediately around you is this platform that's kind of in the shape of a donut, and what you're standing on feels like really thick glass, and you can see there are no walls all around you. It's like you're on this platform in the middle of space. There are 4 pillars around you, one each resonating with a different color that you can see probably corresponds to each of the different elements that you've experienced to this point. And to your north, after kind of getting your bearings and looking around a bit, you can see a statue of Renwick with his wings tucked around his body, looking down at the floor.
Sick.
We did it. We got
We
her.
found our boy.
yeah.
Yay.
Fucking crazy.
We found you.
We got him! We should probably get the sword to him first, because I want to touch the pillars and see what happens, but we should do that first.
My intrusive thoughts are telling me touch the
Right.
pillars, but
Cal, you want to do the honors?
You can hand the sword to one of us and we can do the honors.
Still thinking about donuts.
Yeah, I think I'll let somebody else do the honors because Cal's still a little hesitant about some of this mystical stuff happening. So
I mean, Gert,
I'll give it to one of you three do it. It's your more yes.
I mean, the Templar is as close to Osiris as we've gotten to at this point. You know, minus the like divine interventions. So
Minus those.
yeah,
But everything else.
everything else, this is the closest we've gotten. So I feel like Gert, if you want to do it, that should be your decision.
Why don't we take it together?
Okay. I like that.
Just take this back and just keep passing it till it
Yeah.
lands on somebody.
No.
No,
it's-
you do it. You
it's-
do it.
We'll take it together.
It
'Cause
is
we're-
significantly more important of a story beat for like not the other three of us.
Mm-hmm.
We are both sides of his journey. So
That's a great point.
let's
I like that.
so yeah. And so I take the sword from Cal, and I take the sword from Cal, and I sort of take Iz's hand and wrap it around the hilt with mine, and we raise it together and walk together toward the statue hand in hand.
Okay. Feel free to move yourselves where you would like to be / going, because I don't want to just assume everyone's going up to the statue. Is anybody like hanging back? Is anybody doing other things while this is going on?
I'll be a little bit closer, generally positioning myself towards one of the pillars.
I
Gosh.
think I'll probably end up following a couple feet behind the middle of them.
Come on, Iz.
Is Claudius going with you?
I mean, no, but we
Okay.
have to walk pretty slow because I'm pretty slow in this armor.
Okay.
Ka-clunk, ka-clunk, ka-clunk.
Clunk, 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 clunk.
I'll have Claudius walking next to me. Kind of. I don't think he would have reins necessarily, but like have him walk next to us.
It's got at least like the harness that you have to use while flying with him.
Yeah, I'll like grab one of those and kind of lead him. Fucking don't snap to the grid, please. There we go. And generally, I'll just be about like 5 to 10 feet away behind them.
Yeah, we're sort of doing like wedding procession pace.
Okay.
Because again, Gert can only move 15 feet right now in her clunky armor.
I'm spacing. Was there a way that talked about being able to not be affected by that?
Giving up a spell,
Oh, that's right.
and it would
Oh,
do it for an hour.
Yeah. Okay.
But
that's cool as hell, though.
yeah, it is very cool. But with where we are in what's happening,
Not
oh,
worth it.
actually, we just took a short rest,
Yeah.
right? Which means that my stuff is
At least
Cool.
partially restored.
yeah. Like none of my spells are restored, but my ability to regain spells is restored. So
Oh.
I'm gonna use a first level spell because then I can use an action later to regain that spell.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So I don't have to walk super slow and I can just be normal for an hour. Great.
Nice.
We're walking now. Let's walk.
Okay.
Let's walk, friend.
Let's do that.
All right, you guys are walking along, and you can see it was a little obscured from the other area, but as you're sort of passing the threshold into this room, you can see a little bit more clearly that around Renwick, or the Templar, whatever you want to call him, is two tables, one in each of these corners, that are completely empty. And then behind him is this sort of foggy stream that is a little bit thicker on the west, like it's a wide stream sort of coming out of the wall, and then gently floating to the east and kind of dissipating into the other wall.
So the last time I did this, there was a pretty obvious spot to put the sword. Are his hands outstretched like they were, or like when I saw him?
When you saw him in this state?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what you saw at that point was like his hands were together, like
he
this, as if he
wanted
was
to hold
holding
it.
the sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the sword
Are
is
they
missing.
still like this?
They are.
All right. So let's get as close as we can to him. Is it at a reachable point for us?
Yeah, so you have to kind of reach, but it's doable. The wings are coming around to like just like here at the chest, and you can see the hands like just below his or like in front of him, but like below just below his chin. So you kind of have to like this thing is an 8-foot tall statue.
Yeah.
You gotta really reach up, but you are able to get it.
Okay. Careful, don't cut yourself. We're reaching up and we're kind of placing it.
Okay. The second you get you start tilting it, and then like the blade kind of touches his hand a little bit, and then it just lifts out of your hand on its own to finish tilting straight up, and it slams to the ground with this massive metal meets stone ping, and from the tips of the wings all the way to his back and through the rest of his body, it's like the effect of Medusa in reverse. The stone dissipates into feathers and his olive skin, and we now have a Templar.
Templar
Hell yeah.
2.
And actually, I would like to take a break right there. We'll be right back.
That's so cool.
All right, here we go. We're back. Okay, guys, we did it. We found Renwick the Templar. I gotta ask, does anybody recognize the track?
Yeah, it was the.
Yeah.
This is the music from when we first, when
Yeah.
you first switched,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
That.
As soon as we got to the donut room, I was like, "That's Templar music, y'all." In my brain, finally.
Oh man. Okay, so he is here. He sort of like grasps the sword and wakes up and looks at you one by one, starting with Gert and Iz right in front of him, and then Taryn just behind, and Cal and even Whirl kind of through the non-wall wall, and his wings sort of just relax, and he steps down from this platform, touches Gert on the shoulder, and says, "I'm sorry for everything you've had to go through to get here."
I just give him a hug.
Yeah, he's gonna give it right back. And as you do that, he's actually gonna let go of the sword, and it just kind of like flips upward and floats next to him so that he can give you an embrace with two arms. I have no idea if you have many questions or none, but this is probably the only time we have before we must continue.
I don't know if I have a million questions or none either. I feel like I had a million questions, and now I'm just glad that you're back.
I was never gone, but I think I know what you mean.
We should probably.
I don't know what to ask, so I'm just gonna be back here.
What does it mean now that we have you here with us physically now?
It means it's time to end this. Come. And he's going to like finger beckon you toward this direction, and he's going to kind of just float. You notice that he doesn't have to flap his wings to be airborne. They're not like blankets flapping around, but they kind of just like flow. They follow their frame as wings would, but they just kind of follow the flow, dragging behind him. And he goes this direction and stops to sort of look at this origination of this like foggy stream going across the room. This may interest you the most, Gert. And he's gonna squint his eyes and just sort of point at one part. Look right there.
I look.
Make an investigation check, please.
It's a 14.
Okay. Actually do it at advantage because the Templar is helping you. Nice.
21. All right.
Gert, you can see that he's pointing at sort of like the middle of this is a really crude way to explain it, but imagine like a cone coming out of the wall where the biggest point is on the wall, and then it gets to like the thinnest point is the rest of this stream.
Mhm.
He's pointing at basically like the middle of the cone, and when you look, you kind of like follow where he's pointing, you notice two major things. The first one is, at first you realize that this is not as much a fog as it is a bunch of tiny streams, like threads, coming together into the one big one going across the room. The second major thing you notice is that when you focus more and more, you can see within each individual thread a fast flash through of people, places, events, and in some of them, yourself, your companions, all of the enemies you faced, all of the allies you've had, and this actually repeats over and over and over in slightly different variations in each individual thread that you look at.
Okay.
There's one that really catches your eye. It's you embracing your parents as an adult, as you are today.
Oofda.
Templar is going to chime in and say, I don't mean to give potentially false hope, but if we get this right, that is possible.
My mother was beautiful, wasn't she?
He just nods in response.
All right. Are we the first ones who found you?
You're the only ones to find me here. This is, I believe, the best chance I could have given any of us. I tried many different places in many different times. All of them have failed. But this place, at least for a short time, sealed off the gateway. But now we need to fully reopen it.
So the material plane is safe for just a bit, but now we're gonna tear everything open. Is that that's what's going on?
We must trust your friends and the other allies you have in the material world to hold their own as best they can. But yes.
Is there a way to send a message? Is it like a warning to give them just a couple more moments to prepare?
He holds out a hand to you, Taryn. Do it.
I'll come over. I grab his hand. I guess the first kind of question I have, like, out of game is how is this like a giant transmission thing that I feel, or is this like a find one person and tell them what's going on?
This is you using the spell that you intended to use. And in character, what you feel is that when you touch his hand, it's like your energy is becoming focused. Because what you've experienced so far is that whatever this place is seems to be kind of like breaking all of the rules of space, where you're like not in one dimension necessarily. So sending messages has been iffy at best. So he's kind of like channeling focus for you so that you are guaranteed to be able to get it.
Gotcha. Okay. In that case, I'll be casting sending. And I will cast sending to the head of the Mages College in Waterdeep.
Okay.
I'm gonna open the chat real quick so I can type this out. So I'm gonna say we only have a couple of moments for peace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Please send as much help as you can to, say, Red Larch. What is the actually? I can't remember off the top of my head. What's the name of the general area that we were in?
Desert Valley.
Desert Valley. Thank you.
Yes.
I'll just say send as much help as you can to the Desert Valley. Spare no expense, and that'll be it. I'll say thanks for the last one, because I got one more. That'll
Okay.
be what I sent to Headmaster Martin.
You get a near immediate response saying, "Consider it done. And good luck."
Right. I think we've done as much as we can.
What else? What's going on for you guys in the other room?
And can we hear or see any of this happening?
You can see Gert and Taryn hanging out with Templar at the stream. I think Iz is checking out a table. Were you trying to check something out, or did you just end up here?
I'm just leaning against the table, just
Okay.
watching all this happen.
Okay. Okay. After a few more moments, and that happens, Templar is going to float over to Iz and try to meet your gaze. Would you say you're like looking at him or like avoiding his gaze or anything? Like, what's your vibe here?
That's a good question. I think at first, she would be avoiding him because this isn't the version of him that she knows. This is Gert's version. This is everyone else's version. So it is bred of unfamiliarity. But you know, if he's just still kind of there, eventually she'll like kind of, you know, putz around for a second, then look up and like, okay, what do you want? What can I do for you? I guess is what I'm gonna ask you.
He's going to extend a hand as if to offer to shake yours.
She would reach her hand out and kind of hesitate for a brief second. And then meet the grasp eventually.
So when you meet his grasp, he's going to give you a strong, not like hurting you, but just a firm, strong, single shake up and down, and then sort of turn your hand, this side of your hand up with his palm up, and slowly bow. With his wings sort of matching it, they kind of come to the front and go down. And he says, as he has his head down toward you, "You have done so well with this child. Yes, it was always me." And you immediately, in character, understand that to be, this is your patron. It's him. It's been him the whole time.
Shit.
We
That's
were
cool.
so scared.
Best possible outcome for that whole situation.
Shit. Yeah, I think she's just gonna freak out for a second. Collapse onto the ground. Still holding on to him. I wanted it to be you. I didn't want it to be anybody else. I wanted it to be you. More than anything. Thank you.
When we first met in the monastery, you were so eager. And when you came back, that showed the most. And when we spent, by my account, 6 months straight fighting each other, training and sparring, not for a moment did that waver. I'm sorry I wasn't more direct about it, but I believe that turned out to be helpful for you. And now that thread is closed.
It's funny because now I feel like a different person, and I can just, and she snaps her fingers and turns into her, I can be a different person, so it's not really that new to me. And then she'll change back into herself.
He's just gonna kind of smirk when you do that and say, "I'm so glad you haven't lost you."
Thanks for keeping faith in us, because we didn't lose faith in you either.
And that's why I have to believe this is going to.
It will. We got here, right? We're the only ones to have done it. Means we're the right ones to get it done.
I believe so. Cal, he's gonna look at you and he's gonna just give you this look, and I have no other way to describe it other than I don't even remember these guys' names. I'm about to embarrass myself thoroughly, but the meme that is like the two super huge armed men just like clasping in a handshake up here.
I believe that's from Predator. Yeah.
It's either Predator or Roadhouse, but I feel like it's Predator.
Predator.
Yeah, it's gonna be a look that matches that vibe exactly. Like he is just giving you this look of the utmost respect for your strength and resolve. And Whirl, then he's gonna look to you and just give a little wink before all of you see him just kind of like fold his wings over himself again and clasp the sword up as if he was just back in that statued state, and you see him mumbling to himself for a few seconds. When he opens his eyes again, you'll see this like slow bubble of white light emanate from out of him and eventually envelop all of you. You feel completely warm and revitalized and healthy again. You experience the benefits of a long rest.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting all 2 of my used spells back.
Is it time then?
I don't know, we've been out of it for like weeks.
I don't know.
Let's do this.
He's gonna start floating this way. Come then. We have places to be. He goes right to the middle of the donut.
Let's go. Oh shit. No, go back, go back, go back. I turned my Roll20 into a Word doc.
Oh no.
Okay. I'm back.
There wasn't anything driving out of any of those pillars, was there?
Say that again. You went robot mode. Sorry.
Great. This is probably better. There wasn't anything driving out of those pillars, was there?
You could see the sort of light and energy emanating out of them. What do you mean by vibe?
I don't know. They weren't like doing anything. They just were vaguely associated with the elements.
Like
Yeah,
if we
they
all
weren't-
touched them, we weren't gonna level up or anything.
Yeah.
I was standing next to the blue one for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I mean, you were checking it out. No, it's just you would have been able to tell it's just an implement here. It's something more than decorative, but doesn't have any like magical or effects that would like leak off on you or anything. Okay. As you guys are gathering here, Templar is going to be kind of staring down as if he's like actively looking at something through the floor. He's going to kind of ruffle his brow.
Could I try and look at, kind of like try and match his gaze and see what he's looking at?
Sure. Make an investigation check.
Gotcha. I will be guiding myself. Wow, I was doing so good last time. Yo! Okay.
Nice.
And then D4. Yeah, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. You're not really quite sure what he's looking at, but you at least kind of like try to match the trajectory. And when you get this feeling that you're at least able to get kind of close, because at a certain point that you're looking at in between some of these what you can only assume to be stars and planets and everything, you get a super bad feeling, like evil is afoot.
Oh shit, I say out loud. But not like that. It's more dread-filled. What does that mean?
This place has changed, but I think that's because of us.
We should, I don't like that feeling. I think we should probably get going to stop that from happening.
We go then. And he like sort of just lets his sword go as if he's kind of tossing it. It gives one twirl and points straight toward the ground and slams point down in the middle of the circle. And you'll hear that familiar like steel on stone sound resonate throughout this area, and 4 cracks will scream out of the floor toward the 4 pillars, and then just show this absolute shattering effect, kind of like a modern day windshield when it like gets cracked in one point. It like spiderwebs cracks everywhere, and everything around you shatters. For a moment, you see nothing but darkness until you are standing here at the beginning of a hallway that you can see goes on this winding path. Make sure I got this right so people can see. Yes, this winding path that keeps going toward a stone gateway at the very end. There are a couple things you notice about this. I pull this up. There it is. There are kind of Ouroboros-like light waves emanating out and upward from the edges of this pathway. They kind of look like pseudo walls. To your northeast, right here, is a dimly lit lamp that is about 7 or 8 feet wide and kind of cylindrical and about 10 feet tall. When you first get here, the air around you feels hot and I guess I gotta say it, heavy, hot and heavy. Yeah, the air around you is just heavy and it feels warm and humid. And Taryn, when you get your first glance and then you go, wait a minute, and then you really look at the center of the room, what do you see?
In the middle of the room, it looks like a giant. It looks like a bunch of fire.
You see this.
Oh shit! It's a bunch of fire.
The Templar matches your gaze and sees it too, and gets this moment of, oh shit. And he just says, run.
That's the face. Okay.
And we need to roll initiative.
Fuck. That's amazing.
No! I was so
God
close to
damn it.
critting on my initiative.
It didn't show up for some reason, but I got a 17.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Guess who did crit on their initiative?
Wait, that's the wrong crit. That's the wrong crit. Never mind. I take it back.
Correct crit.
17 with what modifier, Whirl?
+5.
Okay, and then Gert had a...
I know. I didn't
3.
Ooh. What about Claudius?
Claudius has not rolled yet. Give me 1 second.
Just, what is the general?
Our sweet baby Claudius is still here.
He is still here. I'm so proud of him.
Yeah. Nice.
Claudius got a 21 on initiative.
Hell yeah, Claudius.
Nice.
Motherfucker.
That animalistic intuition
You
as
got-
Claudius just floats away, flies into the ether, never to be seen again.
He got jump
Excellent.
scared by the giant demon in the back. No, I saw the face and I was like, where have I seen that face before?
Yeah.
Just peeking out behind the pathway. Oh my god.
So it's very fitting that I basically watermarked it onto this map page, because that is exactly the effect that you get in character, is that this thing is like superimposed on the entire space around you. And you will remember in character, Taryn, a brief conversation with a strange, very dead, very old Bigby and Elminster, where they said, oops, we released Tharizdun, the Chained Oblivion.
Oops.
Oopsie.
Yeah.
Claudius is going to be the first to go. What are you going to try to have him do?
So he's gonna pick me up. I am sitting. Oh gosh. Oh geez. I can't control this map. Oh man.
That's
Sorry. This map is. I am struggling with him.
Here we go.
Okay. So I'm sitting atop Claudius. And I mean, for right now, I'm just gonna have him pause. Yeah. Can I have him hold his turn until my turn?
You can have him hold an action.
Or can I have him hold his movement?
Yeah.
Until my turn.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna go with.
One second.
So,
Okay. Anything else?
that's it for Claudius.
Okay. I need all of you to make a dex save, please.
Oh boy.
I'm really good at
bitch.
those.
Oh no.
So the,
Fuck.
so the first one is Claudius.
You do see this effect.
Okay. Check.
Ooh, this is loud.
Second one is me. So
Is-
Claudius got a 17 and Gert got an 11.
Is this from a spell or magical effect?
I'm gonna say yes. It's a magical
I have-
effect.
Have advantage on those. Come on, be better
Is it-
than a natural one. All right, 14.
Okay,
Fucking hell.
DC was 16. As you all start to go, you see a series of rocks just flying at you from the space above you and off to the side. If you had a 16, you're gonna do half damage. It was 12 bludgeoning damage overall as these meteors, for lack of a better way of describing it, just slam into the ground around you guys.
Blah.
Okay, then we are at Whirl.
Where are we running to?
He just points toward the stone wall at the end of the path.
So, like the roundy thing or the wall at the back?
I don't know, but that direction.
Okay. I know what to do. Who wants to move very fast with me? One person. Hands. She's gonna hold her hand out for somebody because we're about to dimension door. You guys have seen her do this tens of times.
Someone take it.
5,
Take Taryn and go.
4. Great.
Yeah.
I grabbed Taryn. We're gonna dimension
Cool.
door. I think to this middle guy thing, the like roundy bit in the middle.
Hang on one second.
Sure.
This
with
Oh
my
hell
thought.
yeah. Oh yeah, we're all good.
and
Get it
ping,
anyway.
ping it.
Sorry, I'm working on it.
Is it this
I
guy?
haven't
That-
forgot.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Like,
Dimension door to that
with Taryn.
with Taryn. So both of you can move your tokens there.
Gotcha. As far as I can move at a time with the screen.
Actually, can I back that up and do something stupider?
Sure.
Right.
Nothing's happened yet, so sure.
Right. I've not done this yet. I don't know how many people I can take. 6 level?
Oh, I know what you're doing. Hell
Yeah. Shit. Okay. I'm going to focus on Taryn, Cal, and Iz. And I'm going to say, Gert, I believe in you, and the bird, Templar, I also believe in you. You are going to get the Gert and the bird to us. Everybody else, just fail. And I'm going to cast Scatter.
Oh.
Scatter! So I can teleport the air quivers around up to 5 creatures of my choice that I can see within range. An unwilling creature, i.e. us, have to succeed on a wisdom saving throw, so just don't. And everyone is teleported to an unoccupied space that I can see within 120 feet of me.
120.
Not
So I would
dang.
put us as close to that as I could get within 120 feet. So probably, let me see, let's do a math.
That's gonna be pretty close.
Yeah.
Like up to here.
I was back here because I was with y'all.
We could get to like this spot.
Yeah, roughly like most of the way up this where he was pointing to. Of like this area, 120 feet.
Okay. So those people, as long as they were willing, will be teleported there. Go ahead and move your tokens.
And if you are not willing, you are welcome to make a DC 21 wisdom check, wisdom save. But I know this group, and I think we'll be fine.
Just for funsies. Just for funsies.
Try
I want
it.
to see what I would have
Try
done.
it.
22. Just for funsies.
For funsies. Okay. Well, Cal's coming with us because I'm sorry, friend, you failed.
Okay. So who was all targeted with that?
Myself, Taryn, is Cal. I am assuming, hopefully, that Sam and the bird can move fast enough, and I'm also putting it on the Templar to get her ass out there if she can't do it on her own.
Okay.
Because he's a Templar. He's got like so much more power than I think we can even fucking imagine.
Okay, so I think Cal failed, so you're teleported. What about Iz?
You
Yeah,
can
I'm doing it.
willingly fail.
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay, so you're back. So it's you, Gert, Bird, and Templar back here. Yes.
I mean,
You willingly failed, so she's with us.
yeah.
Oh, she teleported. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
So
so
I think
Iz,
it's supposed to be like.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be like,
Ideally,
hey, all
this
these
is
guys
like
that I
a-
don't like.
Yeah,
Go
take all
away.
these guys I don't like and put them in an AoE. But since I'm not doing that, I am instead being like, I can move a whole bunch of people very quickly as long as you guys trust me. And
Yeah.
everybody but Cal does, which doesn't matter because I'm smarter than him, so it's fine.
Oh, no.
Okay, I need each of you to roll 4d10. The 4 of you who teleported to roll
Oh,
4d10.
Okay.
What the fuck?
No! God damn! God damn.
Oh no.
Hell yeah, Cal. Let's go.
Okay, the number that you rolled is going to be how much lightning damage you take as you physically feel yourself going through each of the walls that was in between where you were and where you
I
are.
forgot your walls.
Yeah.
Shock you along the way being teleported, but you are now here. So you're up here and the others are still down here. Anything else for your
Ow.
turn, Whirl?
Shit, sorry, I did not know it was going to do that, and I'm gonna give Iz Bardic Inspiration.
Cool. It's fine. It's fine. Her hair's just like a big puffball of static electricity.
You
Never
get the
done
whole
that
like
before.
Bride of Frankenstein going on.
Yeah.
Great, that's my
Um,
turn.
Okay. Then we're on Templar. He's going to start to move this direction and kind of, Gert, you'll notice him kind of like look back at this lantern thing and then just pause here for a moment. And you can see the lantern sort of like brighten just a few shades over a second or two. And then we are on Cal's turn. Back up here.
I have an over the table feeling.
I know exactly what that feeling is, and you are correct.
Nobody else knows but us.
Some of us have never played D&D for that long.
Spoiler alert. I am going to go ahead and go right into. Well, no, because I don't see any enemies, and I would know not to do that right now.
You could be really mad at me for moving you without your permission.
I am really mad at you. I have.
You could be really mad at the pain of getting zapped.
After feeling all that electricity course through me, I think to myself, how was I the one that failed the wisdom? I mean, I know how.
I can put you back there if you want me
The
to.
-1. Yeah, I guess I'll just do a dash to continue moving forward. This is. Oh, come on, get down here. These maps are hard. Okay.
For a second, I fully
Right.
thought that the D10 was gonna be fire damage, and I was like, hell yeah.
So yeah, 80 will get me there.
Okay.
And I think that's all I'm gonna do because I don't see anybody to attack or do anything. So I'm just gonna bring up the front and be prepared for anything that comes our way from up there.
Okay. World Terran is when you see Cal barrel around this corner or this turn, I guess, and go just past this lamp. You can see the lamp like kind of trigger, and it's gonna start to glow, a little brighter than it was before, and that'll bring us to Iz.
Okay. Can we see them looking back over here? Like, are these walls transparent at all, or is it like kind of opaque?
They are transparent. They just kind of have this shimmering, like neon lighting sort of effect, very much like Ouroboros, but if it looked like walls. So they're just kind of like flash by this glassy color effect, but you can see through otherwise.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna look back and kind of give a nod to the Templar, as if like, I heard loud and clear that we're running, and I'm just fucking booking it as fast as I can.
Okay.
So it's a 5, 2, 20, 25, 30. And then just doing what I can to dash the fuck out of here. Can I do that again? I don't remember. Yes, that is an action I can do, so I'll do
Yes.
that. Hey, what's up, buddy? And that's, I think, all I can do. I'm gonna
Okay.
do that. wait.
That'll bring us to Gert then.
Cool. Right. So, on my turn, I'm just gonna have Claudia's, dash. I'm just gonna have him do his movement and do a double movement.
Okay, that's fine.
So,
It's 40, right? Flying?
no, he can fly 60.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
120? Let's go.
Yes.
6. Gonna go here. 60. You'll get about there.
Great. Whoop. Oh, no, that's a... I'm still online. So, give me 1 second. Boop, I'm on top of him. Why won't it let me be on top of him? It's having me hide underneath him
There we
right
go.
now. It's fine.
That's fair.
Got it.
And because I am just, oh, hey, I guess, since he got hurt, well, he's not hurt that bad right now. How are you feeling? How are you feeling, baby? Yeah, I'm going to forego my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should backtrack enough to say is at the point that you sort of rounded this bend as well, you felt some warmth coming off of the lamp. And Gert, you would have felt the same from the one that the Templar is at just before passing it up. And then when you pass him, he's sort of like watching to confirm that you get by, and then looks back at the lamp again. And that'll bring us to Taryn's turn.
So I see.
I'm getting vibes here now. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see the lamp light up twice while Cal and Iz run by. I have a passive insight of 21, and I have a personal theory. So I would like to. So I'm going to come over here to this guy.
Okay.
And touch it.
Okay. When you touch it, you feel heat. It's not like too hot to touch, even for someone who wouldn't be resistant to heat and fire damage. It feels like pleasantly warm to the touch, I should say. And even before you touched it, when you got to a certain point, about 10 feet away from it, actually, you could feel that warmth radiating to you. And you could feel the like weight of the air like lift off of you.
Okay. Okay. What do I want to do here? Does it feel... Because my thought is right now, either we use these to help or we gotta destroy them. Those are my two thoughts, and I'm trying to like think about how...
The best you're able to get right now is that this feels helpful. It feels helpful right now to be in this space because you're feeling kind of weighed down before getting here, and now you feel like you're back to normal.
Okay. So I'll say that, and I'll yell to Whirl, get close to the lanterns for protection, because that's how I'm feeling, is what's going on. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to fly that 60 feet. And then how would touching the pillar have done anything for action economy wise?
No, interacting with an object is free action.
Okay, cool. So in that case, I'll take my regular action to fly the rest of the way. That's just enough to...
Nice. Okay. Are you still flying? Are you like hovering over this thing?
I'll probably do a thing where I'm like slightly hovering over it, but as soon as everyone gets to me, I'll drop it. So I'm like still just enough if I need to be able to like move out of the way quickly, but I'm not like flying in that spot.
Okay. This is not meant to change anything for you, but I'm realizing I should describe what that looks like for you, Cal, and Iz, now that you're all like within direct line of sight of it. It's like a circular stone-looking platform that's like raised a couple inches off of the ground. That will bring us to this. Taryn, Cal, Iz, Whirl, Gert, and Bird. All of you are becoming slowed. The weight of the air around you is taking hold and taking effect. So your speed is halved, and you have a -2 penalty to your AC and Dex saving throws.
Damn. Oh, I get it now, and it's great.
Yay!
That's good.
Perfect
Yeah.
timing too. That's great.
Sorry, go
Oh wait, no.
one more time again. Oh,
I
wait.
did too many things. Your speed is halved, and you have a -2 penalty to your AC, not Dex saves.
Okay, good. It's only slightly better, guys.
Only
Minus
slightly.
2 to 8. Sorry, -2 to AC and
Speed is
speed
half.
is halved. Got it.
Yes. Okay. That's going to bring us back to the top of the initiative order at Claudius, but that looks like a good opportunity for us to take our second break very briefly. We will be right back. All right, we're back. Shit's going down. We are back at the top of initiative, and it's Claudius's turn.
It is Claudius's turn. I have a mouthful of Skittles. I mean, yeah, we're just gonna dash.
Okay.
That's all we can do right now.
60, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before dashing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You get here, you round this corner, and you see this lamp kind of start to light up and glow a little brighter than it was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You end up
Oh
here.
wait, aren't we half speed though?
Oh, you are. Thank you. So you get to about here, and you feel the warmth of the lamp, and it feels good and helpful.
Oh great.
Is the best way I can explain that.
Beautiful.
Anything else?
Nope. I'm just gonna hop back out, Claudius.
Okay. Then we are at. Ooh. Everybody needs to make a dex save.
We are not subtracting anything from this, correct?
Correct.
Great.
Dex save.
DC is 16.
Fuck.
Woo! All right, if you rolled a 16 or better, you're only going to take half of 24 force damage, I guess, is what I have to go with. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that until now.
Sorry, can we just acknowledge the nat 1, nat 20, the Caldus roll?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yep. Textbook explanation for why that feature is so good. Yeah, you all see just these plumes of water seem to come out of nowhere in the space above and around you and just slam all of you guys. If you failed your dex save, you're going to take 24 force damage, and you're going to be pushed backwards 15 feet. Follow the winding path from where you started to the disc at the end. That is forward. So wherever you are, go backwards 15 feet if you failed. If you saved, you're only taking half damage and not being moved.
Claudius gets
What's it
moved
called?
back 15 feet.
Okay. And next you. Yeah. It's noteworthy that you no longer feel the warmth effect of the lamp. Okay. That'll bring us to Whirl.
I'm going to use my movement and my action to do a movement to get 30 feet closer to this lamp. Because I am still slowed, I am assuming?
Yes.
Yeah, so I will get myself there. And I think that's just going to be it. I had another idea, but I'm going to wait until I have some thoughts. That's all.
Okay. You feel the warming effect of the lamp.
Great. I want to see how that changes my trajectory so I know how to change shit for other people in a second.
Okay, that brings us to here. Templar's flying. Or Gert, you see him bringing up the rear behind you, and you actually see him like he just like lunges forward head first, and you know that he's been able to fly or at least float without his wings, but he's got this look on his face that's like focused and a little bit concerned, and he does actually physically flap his wings one time, and you can see that gives him an extra little burst to get closer to you guys. That'll bring us to Cal. Gotta remember to keep moving this so we can see on the screen what's going on. Who are we looking at?
Have that anymore, so I'm gonna take that off of me. Just checking to see if there's anything worth anything.
Right?
Nope. I'm just a strunk boy. Yeah, I'm going to dash again, a little bit slower, but I'll get right below this rock here, I guess, and then that'll do it for me.
Okay. Is
Yo.
where are you? There you are.
I am going to do. I'm gonna cast a spell. Woo. I'm gonna cast Far Step so I can get the fuck over here.
Nice.
Cast it. It's just 60 feet. In a place I can see. Let's see. What? 15, 20, okay. 30, 40, 45, 50, 55. Hey, what's up, y'all? Yep, that is all I'm gonna do. Because it's really all I can do. I mean, thanks.
You do still have movement.
I do. 10, 15. Hello. I've made it to whatever this is.
Your movement speed is 40?
That was only 20 feet, I think. Or are these all 10 feet?
Right, you're slowed. That's why I'm checking.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah.
So if your speed is 30, you can only go 15.
Okay, so I'll just go here.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Getting closer. Gert. Means we're down here. Hello. There we are.
You're muted, my love.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is a thing that I can do. Can I hop off of Claudius and then shove him? Can I telekinetic shove Claudius back to the thing?
Well, I mean, yeah, you can only shove 5 feet,
I
right?
can only shove 5 feet. But I was hoping that I could, like, pull or push him closer to the thing. Use my action to, like, pull or push or generally force him back over there.
You could, but he's too heavy for even the push-pull-drag to work.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's just too big for you to...
He's too big for me to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's not a thing that I can do. Okay. In that case, because the other thing that I was thinking was that it's been less than an hour, so like the effects of my armor are not happening right now
Correct.
either. So like I'm not overburdened,
Mm-hmm.
but he's still too big. He's still too big boy.
Yeah.
You chunk them there.
Fine. And the 5 feet wouldn't get him close enough.
You don't know.
Okay. So you know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna hop off for a second. Boop. And I'm gonna say Hey, babe, don't think about it. I'm just gonna push you. It's okay. And then I'm going to telekinetic shove. Claudius, although he is probably gonna try to fight me.
Nope. You shoved him.
Oh, I shoved him? Great. So he goes 5 feet that way. And then I run back and I hop back on him. And then as a bonus action, I say, "You're such a good boy." and then I heal him.
1 million HP.
Right.
We're level 18. It wouldn't be too far outside the realm of reality.
Right.
Right.
So I'm going to do a second level healing word on my little buddy. So he'll get 15 points back.
Okay. Anything else?
And then I'll get a little bit back too. I'll get 4 back. That's all.
Okay. Whirl. Do you have a slowed effect on you?
I assumed I did, yeah, unless this changes that right now.
Okay. Right now, that changes. You are no longer slowed.
Okay.
Everyone else, if you were starting to become slowed, you are now more slowed.
Oh, no.
So this is where I'm going to reveal this. Slowed level 1 is what you experienced already. And everyone except Whirl is now going to upgrade a level of slowed. So if you were at 0, you're at level 1, which is speed is halved and -2 to your AC. Level 2 now, which is, I believe, the rest of you, is -2 to AC, -2 to dex saves, and you cannot use reactions.
Wow. Okay.
Whirl, you are no longer slowed at all.
Okay.
And I believe everyone else goes from level 1 to level 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
I think so. What about the Templar? So he would only be at level 1?
He's going to be at level 1 now, yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm doing some math.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Okay.
Gert and Claudius are not close enough to
They're
get that benefit.
Yeah, Gert, you can feel that you are not experiencing any beneficial effects from the lamp. So you can tell you are not close enough. Okay. Back to the top with Claudius, but not before all of you are able to hear this massive boom off in a distance. And Gert, it's much closer to you than for everybody else. And you all feel this sort of shockwave of wind and energy rush by you as you see the lamp at the very beginning of this trail explode. And with that, a rift opens up, just like somebody just shoved a hand like this through a piece of paper in the very top of the stone wall you see at the entrance of this area, and all manner of demons just come absolutely screaming through.
Oh, we're fogged.
Oh no.
Most of them pay you absolutely no mind, and they just kind of like spew out and fly straight up. You can't really see where they're going, but there's just this absolute monsoon of demons spewing out of this tear and going toward the ceiling. But there are a few that peel off and swarm at a bunch of you guys.
Hey, Juice.
Yes.
I did not get my turn for that last round of initiative.
Oh, you didn't. Let's do your turn first. Sorry about that.
It's all good. No, a lot of stuff's happening.
So
It's all
your
good.
slowed has not been upgraded yet. Your
Okay.
turn goes before that happens.
Cool. I'm still floating a little bit. I'm gonna look to Iz and say, want to ride the rest of the way to the, to the platform. I'm gonna reach a hand out,
Yeah, sure, buddy.
and then so I'll grab onto Iz and I'll use a dash action, to get us standing onto the platform.
Okay, so you can move there.
Okay.
When you get there and you're physically touching the platform, you notice that this didn't happen before, Taryn, because you were floating above it.
Yep.
You touch the platform and both of you feel this like pulse of heat just fly upward as if you like opened up a vent, and you just hear this energy wave shoot out from it. It lights up with all these crazy runes in like a bright white light contrasting against the gray black of this platform, and you immediately feel your slowed effects downgrade a level.
Cool.
Ooh, okay.
At the
we're
same
down to
time, yes, at the same time, you see some light emanate from the end of the stone path that you're on, just off from you guys a little bit, and in a block shape, going in between the platform you're on. Sorry, the end of the path that you're on, going toward the stone door. Make sense?
Okay, so we got like a path that's.
There's
doing
like
this.
one section of path that has started to form.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Anything else, Taryn?
I use my action to dash. I'll use my bonus action to get out my shield. Just in case we get something that'll bang into me. So that'll be my bonus action, and that will be. Actually, I guess we still have movement now. So I'll start heading towards that path then. So
Okay.
that'll be 15, 25, 30 feet. If that's where the path forms, I'll start stepping on it.
So make a dex save.
Oh shit, okay, cool. What do we got? Oh yeah, 3.
Okay. Whoops.
Where's the option?
You go to take a step onto this what looks like light pathway that's starting to form, and you trip. You fall right through it and just start to fall into the void beyond this platform. And then the next thing you know, you're falling back toward the platform and slam onto the ground, and you take 31 bludgeoning damage from falling.
Nice. I slam onto the ground and I am unconscious.
Ooh,
Oh.
okay.
But your name's in Iz's book?
Your name is
Yep.
in my book.
Okay.
So he goes to, what happens?
You have
He
one hit
goes
point.
to 1 instead of falling unconscious.
Ah,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
And we have
Nice.
used the book for the day.
Oh boy.
Hey guys, don't run on the platform.
Alright.
Anything else? You are prone.
I've used all my movement, so I'm just gonna lay there for a second.
Okay. All right. So now, your now is when the slowed effects happen. Taryn and you do not become slowed, as well as Whirl. So, everything
Right.
I said before, except Taryn and you do not become slowed.
Okay.
Then we are back at Claudius.
So I guess, duh. I mean, yeah, Claudius is just gonna keep trucking, because if we stop here, this is gonna explode, and there's no way we can like get less. Like there's no way we can get unslowed. So just keep going, my buddy.
So is dashing?
But, yeah. Yup.
All right. Still slowed, so that's how far you can get.
Great. Cool.
Then we are at everybody make a dex save.
Some bitch.
Oh yeah. So I'm unconscious either way. Let's see how this goes.
Oh no. Okay.
Is you have a bardic.
Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna use it. What is that? A D10?
Oh yeah, 6.
So Gert saved and Claudius did not.
It,
Again.
Okay, DC 16. Um, 25 is before you have it for saving. All of you will see bolts of lightning strike at each one of you individually from the void above.
I'm just
Okay.
laying on the ground. I get hit by
Not
another
good.
bolt
This
of
is
lightning.
not good, guys.
Okay. Now is when the tear happens, it spews open, and all these demons are flying out, and these ones peel off of the pack to attack you guys. Okay.
So that was the first one.
That was the first one.
That's still the first guy that sorry, this one that got exploded.
The very
the-
southeast one. The very southeast one. Yeah.
That's the one that exploded. Okay.
Yes.
So
Great.
this one hasn't exploded yet. Great.
Right. Okay. We are at Whirl.
Great. Fun fact: if you're dispelling magic on something, you don't have to see it, and because of that, I am going to think about that bird that scares me, and know that we are having a rough fucking time, and I am just going to like project into the region that I think it is, and cast a spell magic, and hopefully unslow it.
oh.
But I maybe I could hear clomping or Gert being like, "You're a good buddy," so I have a vague idea of where he
You
is.
can see them. Yeah, you can see
Okay,
them.
then fuck that noise. I know where he is.
Let me look at something real quick. Okay,
I
yeah.
feel upset. Yeah?
Claudius is no longer slowed.
Mhm.
Gert, you will feel that when he continues to fly.
And then I'm gonna also yell, "Oh shit, she's too far away to get the benefit, isn't she?" Oh no, you can hear me, right?
Yeah, you can all hear each other as long as you
Great.
yell loud enough.
Fuck yeah, I can do that. Then I'm gonna say, Gert, if it helps, make him move when you move. And one, that's a bardic inspiration. And two, just think about that phrase because I think it might help us in the unslowing of things. That's all. And that is my turn. So I've done my 2.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stay right fucking where I am for now because I am fine otherwise. I'm not gonna run yet.
Okay, Gert, you're gonna see the Templar just kind of like bow his head and do this sort of like salute action, like fist to chest as he's flying, and you'll see him flap his wings again one more time, and he absolutely flies forward and stops at this lamp and like lands on the like for the first time that you've seen, puts his feet on the ground and physically touches it, and he's like breathing heavy.
God.
And then we're at Cal's turn.
I think now's a good time to get angry. So we're going into a rage.
Nice.
Let's have this one make a Dex saving throw.
15.
Ooh, just missed it. So the full 8. Come on, get off of there. Lightning damage.
Okay.
And
Which one was that? Ping it one more time.
The one to the right.
Okay. Got
And
it.
then the one right in front of me is going to take a couple great axe swings. So 30?
Yeah.
God, I'd hope so.
Damn.
It's 9 slashing damage.
Okay.
Terrible. And another 30
Nice.
for 14 slashing damage.
Excellent. Clearly that hurt. Anything else?
You know, why not? Why don't we make this one in front of me make a strength save?
Okay. The one you hit?
Yes.
Okay. 8.
8 will not do it, so that that one is now prone, if it can be knocked prone.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of like, I'm going to say you do like an uppercut on the first one, and then on the second swing you come down instead and catch it clean like right here in the jugular area and slam it onto the ground with that strike. So it is knocked prone. Anything else?
That's it for me.
Sweet. That brings us to these guys. This one's going to get up and attack you. This one's going to also attack you. These guys are going to swarm at Iz, and they are too dumb to understand that they can flank, so they're not going to do that.
Stinky demons.
I hate the stupid.
Okay, so Cal, there's going to be 4 slashes coming at you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Damn!
Cal's a master blocker.
That and they're not trying super hard.
He's so good.
Well, yeah, that 14's close, but none of them hit.
All right. Then we're going to have 6 going at Iz.
Okay. Are we still at a level of being slowed and therefore our AC's down?
Yes.
Or, okay.
Oh, wait, no, it cleansed you.
You and I both had that thing happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
the platform you're on cleansed it.
In that case,
That
only
sounds
the
creepy.
22 hits.
Only the 22. Nice.
Hell yeah. Too bad it does 70 damage.
That would suck.
9
9.
psychic
9.
damage from being hit by claws.
Ooh.
Brain damage.
Imagine that one.
Intro to migraines. Sick.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We're at Iz's turn.
Okay. Taryn, are you up? Is he up? I don't
I'm
remember.
down. I'm big down.
He's down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I don't even care about this guy, but I'm just gonna like stay within range of this dude. So if he wants to take an opportunity attack, he can.
They would, yes.
Okay.
Nope.
Cool. I'm going to reach down and grab Taryn and try and pull him back onto this area over here, and in doing so, cast Spare the Dying at the same time.
Dope.
Ooh.
Nice.
Thank you.
That is definitely doable.
Over here.
Okay. So no
Seems
death
like
saves for
heavy.
you, but this does remind me.
Oh no!
Oh no, I don't like that. It's scary.
What is this?
You have to get the dice ready
Gotta get my D20.
for the future when we do have to do death saves, which I'm not afraid of at all.
Fucking hell. Christ.
Okay. So Spare the Dying is done, yes. Anything
Yeah,
else?
I think that's about all I can do. Cause would it? I I don't know. Now I'm second guessing myself. Like, that was obviously an action to use Spare the Dying, but was it also an action and movement to pull him on here? Or
No, I consider that the same as interacting with an object, which is free. So it was just considering your movement. Your movement would have been halved because carrying him makes you encumbered.
Okay.
Not halved, but like tiny. But you only moved him 5 feet. So it all worked out. You still have bonus action if you want it.
Okay. In that case, yeah, cool. I'm gonna cast Spirit Shroud around me, and now there's all these cool little like little spirit guys just floating around me in about 10-foot radius.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Anything happen right now or just later?
I think it's later. I think it's when I do an attack, it actually like adds other stuff. It's not like Spirit Guardians where they just do stuff for me. It's let's see, any creature your choice that you can see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet.
Okay.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
I would absolutely do that to these fucks.
Okay. That brings us to Gert.
Sometimes my mouse goes crazy. So
Wait, did I miss Whirl?
No, I dispelled magic on the bird on Claudius.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay, go ahead, Sam.
Yeah. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna once again do a little bit of healing on Mr. Claudius. This time we're gonna use an action spell to do it. We are going to let's do a second level. So a second level cure wounds.
Ooh.
That's a 23. He needs it.
Nice.
And that'll give me also 4 more. Because I also need it a little bit.
This is also, if you would like to use that Bardic Inspiration as hit points, you are welcome to do so. Since you're casting a spell. Alright.
It's okay.
Just putting all of the options out there so that they
Yeah.
do indeed get used.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I forget.
And then I just, God, it's tough because I don't want to, because again, like with him not slowed at the moment, he can go further than me, but also we're gonna wind up not close enough to this thing anyway, but we can go back, but then we're backtracking.
Right.
And it might explode. if
Exactly.
you go
I
back.
think
Yeah.
it's gonna explode on the next turn. So and yeah, okay. That's it for my turn.
Okay.
Sorry, that was a lot of talking.
That's
I
okay.
apologize.
All good. Taryn.
Unconscious.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
But spared.
For the
But
day.
spared. So
So
I'm just.
I don't need to roll.
Don't fucking touch that dice.
Please
Not
don't.
today.
Okay. Gert, Claudius, Whirl, and Templar need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Ooh! Natural one!
Ooh,
Oh
ouch.
god. Oh god.
Yeah, I got a +8, and that
Okay.
doesn't save that big old one that flapped across my screen like a meanie.
Okay, great.
Claudius, no. Oh wait, no, that's Gert. So Claudius is
Okay,
showing.
so yeah, Gert did not pass. Claudius nailed it.
Claudius is
Fucking
nailing
Claudius,
it today.
man.
This DC is slightly different. It's actually a 13. Looks like that didn't matter. Okay. Gert right behind you and Whirl right beside you. You feel the warmth change to heat. And Gert, you weren't originally close enough to feel the warmth from this distance, but you feel enough of the heat that's like, oh shit. And then boom, both of these lamps completely explode. Whirl, you end up getting thrown back to like just before the edge of this.
Sure.
And you take oh, I didn't roll it. 11 fire damage.
Okay.
Not bad.
That's manageable. That's manageable.
Gert, you are going to take half of that because of the distance that you're at, and you are not thrown.
Yeah.
Well, no,
One?
Claudius, because I failed that, but Claudius did not fail that.
Okay, so Claudius is going to take half of half because he saved and the distance, so he's only going to take
One.
3.
Sure.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I
3.
math
5
bad.
is 5. 2.5.
And Gert, you're only going to take 5 because you failed the save, but you're at the distance away. That is, it. You didn't take the brunt of the blow.
Great.
Templar also takes some damage and is not thrown, but you could. So you see him like reach over like this, like he's bracing with his arms, and his wing follows suit, so he kind of like covers himself from the brunt of this explosion as well. And those lamps are now gone. I
Great.
built them into the map, so I can't make them go away. But the ones that
Okay.
have exploded are gone.
Great.
We could draw. We could just do a big ol' X over them.
Sure, that works.
So
Yeah,
the only lamp that still is alive is this like guy on the right.
correct.
Yeah.
And Terran and Iz, you can feel more of this warmth. Excuse me. Sort of emanate, and you feel this another shockwave come out from the platform you're standing on, and another sort of brick of light forms itself going across this bridge. And the first one gets a little brighter. It's less of an outline, more of like translucent, like it's almost actually physically there kind of look. Okay. Got that. We're back to Claudius.
Let's move my baby.
Yeah,
All right.
it's still not slowed.
No
Zoom.
longer slowed. 1,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Anything else for him? I'm assuming no.
Nope.
All right. Everybody needs to make a dex save.
Okay.
Of course
would
we
fail
do.
And this is the 16.
First one is me, second one is Claudius. 16 and 11.
Okay. That's going to be 30
Yeah,
fire damage.
Huh.
And that's two fails for Terran, right? For getting hit while down.
So I wasn't like, I was stable, so I don't know if that would be the same as like going from 1 hit point and then drop
You know what?
thing, or if that would be staying, or if that would be like if I was unstable. I'm fine with either one.
No, you're right. I am going to just say I actually don't know offhand if that's like covered, but the rule for failed dex save is specific enough to say when you are unconscious making death saves, if you are hit, then it's double.
Okay.
So I'm gonna count it. I'm just gonna say you are unstable again,
Okay.
and it was only 1 hit, so it's not like you still get hit to 2 failed saves.
And it's also fire damage, so lore-wise, I would be kind of resistant to that anyways. So.
Yeah, that
That's
works.
cool.
Okay.
And I always get confused about the meets it beats it. I got a 16. Does that mean I
You saved. Yes.
Great.
So 30 fire damage from just this explosion seemingly out of nowhere around everybody.
You're really trying to kill my bird.
You are fighting a literal god.
Yeah,
In a-
you
in a
got
way.
the bird to the
Oh,
fight,
that's
yeah,
why the
like-
title is called Power of...
Yup.
That makes sense. I saw that and I was like, huh.
Yeah.
Wonder what that's about.
Although this is actually fighting him very indirectly. You'd be way dead by now if you were actually fighting him.
For sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that'll bring us to Whirl. It is your turn.
So, quick question: Has anybody been re-slowed?
Not yet.
Great. Just wanted to math that of like making sure people. I just check. That seems silly. I think I'm going to see one of the demon guys that's next to is.
This is extra funny with the way you sound right now. Sorry.
No, you're good. Switch back. I'm going to look at the one. It's like that's just south of is. And I'm going to Batman to Robin slap him. Casting Chill Touch.
Nice.
Because that's how
so
she does
good.
that. It's just the like, yeah, very slappy slap. Clear. Clear. Three. Fuck you. Does a 14 hit?
It does actually.
Thank God. To do hopefully a shitload of necrotic damage. 17 necrotic damage.
Plus Genie's Wrath?
Oh, Genie's Breath, yeah, any attack I do, I add 6 cold damage?
Roll 20 says 6, so...
Great. I couldn't remember. I think it's my proficiency bonus is the amount I add.
Got it, okay.
But yeah, Genie's Wrath is every attack I do, I add cold damage to. So
Okay,
17
and that was this guy?
necrotic, 6 cold. Hold on while I click back to it and then become a robot again. This guy.
Okay.
The stoutty guy.
Got it. Okay, anything else?
Did you use your bardic inspiration?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, and I couldn't give it to anybody else, and she's too far away. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna move. Like here. No, I want to draw a box. I'm gonna move here, even though that's already exploded. Okay, that will be my turn.
Okay. Templar is hurting, but flying along. Okay. And then it's Cal.
Dex save on the one on the right.
Just that one?
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh, 25.
God dang.
Fuck.
All right. Half of one. No. Okay. So 4.
Yep.
4 lightning damage,
Okay.
and then the one in front of me. 13.
Just hits.
15 slashing.
Okay. You can tell that this thing is officially bloodied. It's not looking good.
26.
Yep. Big one. Yeah. Nice.
17 slashing
Okay.
damage.
Nice.
And how about another strength?
13.
Just to slow it down a little bit. 13, you said?
Yes.
All right, it's prone again.
All right. You guys that are nearby can see that Cal's got these guys fucking handled.
Of course he does.
You're
That's
just
his
like
job.
doing the thing that you do to a kid where you put your hand on their forehead and they can't get to you.
Just
Anything else, Cal?
Nope, that's it.
All right. That'll bring us back to these guys. This one's gonna get up again and try to slash at you, and they're basically swarming kind of the same way, coming at Cal and Is for now. So it's gonna be 4. Oh.
Don't like that noise.
Yes. Okay. So 4 against Cal.
Oof. Oof.
Last 2 hit.
Okay. That's going to be 23 and 15 psychic damage.
Those are both attacks, not roll. Not
Oh, whoops. My bad. I clicked the wrong thing. I was like, those look kind of high.
Yeah.
11 and 5 psychic damage.
Okay.
These guys are going to come at you. You are fully on the platform, which means they are within bright light. They have disadvantage on all of their rolls.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
So it's going to be 6 at disadvantage coming at you. Did any of those hit?
No, none of them hit.
Damn. This is just like it's just like you were doing before.
Can't take the rogue out of Iz. Fuck you.
Excellent. They're having a bad time. Speaking of, it's your turn.
Cool. Shit. I'm gonna drop concentration on the Spirit Shroud, and what I'm gonna do instead, and what I would very much like to do.
Oh, they had to do a thing.
What do they have to do? Do that first.
What did Spirit Shroud? Oh, it just slowed them down?
Yeah, it just slows them down.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. Continue.
Yeah. They only take damage if I like attack them when I'm doing it.
Okay.
But I want to do something cooler.
Okay.
I'd like to blow them up, please.
I would very much like to blow them up. Okay. What I really want to try and do, and I don't know if this is legit or not, but I would like to drop concentration on the Spirit Shroud, and instead grab the one that is the closest to Terran by the neck, and then touch Terran, and act as like a conduit using my vampiric touch to siphon energy from it and pour it into him instead.
That's cool as hell.
Your face right now.
Oh,
okay if I can't do
I
it.
want this to work.
He's a cleric. She's seen him do this like a bajillion of times.
Like, how does this work?
Let's see if I can.
Just dump it in him instead.
Can I do vampiric touch?
No, but like, I mean, the healing,
Mhm.
you know.
This is improvised. This is an improvised healing kit, not
Yeah.
not a weapon.
This
How-
is my interpretation of how it looks like when you're healing stuff. Like you're grabbing fucking magic from the weave and you're like, cool, here's healing. I'm like, yeah, here. Here's healing from this guy.
Okay,
I reach the weave, so I grab the guy.
I realize
go.
that I'm opening up a can of worms here because this is basically just tearing the book open and ripping it apart for like, how do spells work?
They're ripped in the
So
book.
I think I'm gonna go with this. Because I want to do rule of cool and yes and as much as fucking possible.
Cool.
Vampiric touch does say it heals you,
Yes.
but because you are being creative and coming up with like something that's just outside the box,
Mm-hmm.
let's make this happen. But A, we need to remember how we made it happen so we can be consistent with it in the future.
Yes.
And B, there needs to be some kind of compromise
Yeah.
or like a risk of it not working. So
Okay.
I think I'm gonna say you need to make an Arcana check
Okay.
to basically see if you can improvise this spell well enough to make that happen.
Okay.
It's gonna be a difficult DC.
Okay.
I
I would also be willing to forego any hit points that I currently have to make this work. Not just like, let me use this static electricity, like gaining from here and putting into here. Like, maybe
Yeah.
it takes some that I have and shoves it into him instead.
Well, I think what we should do is either it works or it backfires.
Cool.
So you're still
Okay.
if you hit the AC of the Shadow Demon, you will damage it no matter what.
Okay.
But if you attempt this, you're gonna make a DC. I'm gonna go with about 18 Arcana check. If it works,
Okay.
you heal Terran. If it doesn't, you damage yourself.
Okay.
How does that
fair.
sound?
That's completely, yeah, that's totally valid.
Okay.
Come
We're gonna
on.
write that down in the rules section now too.
Fuck.
Oh no!
Oh, +8 and
Okay,
everything.
now one more bardic inspiration question.
You
When-
you can use that.
Well, that's what I want to know is when you used the bardic inspiration, did you fail or the save, or did you pass the save? Do you remember what the save was
Previously-
for?
Oh, I failed it. I still
So you
failed
keep so you keep the die, so you still have a bardic.
it. Okay.
Oh,
Oh.
The D10?
uh-oh.
10 and we only need 2.
Okay.
Not scared.
Eh!
Nice.
Uh.
Nice. Somebody on the internet's gonna yell at me for this, but you know what? We're having fucking fun, damn it.
That's so cool. Is as rad as hell.
Yeah.
We're like kind of fighting a god, and I'm fucking ready for it, man.
Need another beer after that.
God. Now I've just started looking at shit that I'm gonna do.
Right?
Okay, so Terran is up with how many hit points?
Oh, I still have to see if I hit them first.
Oh, true. Okay,
17
you
to
hit.
Cool.
Does that hit? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're taking, let's see,
That's pretty
15
good.
necrotic damage, which then siphons into him instead.
Okay, so you're gonna get 8, Terran.
Okay.
Dope.
Cool.
Better than 1.
That is so much better than 1.
Remembering things is very important.
Thank you, Magic. Thank you. Thank you. That was sick.
I'm gonna keep that in the old noggin for future campaigns too. If you want to modify a
That's so
spell,
good.
let's make it happen.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Gert, you're up.
Grumble. Okay, so you said the Templar's not feeling too good either.
You can tell that he's slower than he looks like he should be, but otherwise he's pretty much fine. He got hit by the explosion a little bit, but that's about it.
That's the only one he got hit by.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe I just said that. He got hit by the explosion a little bit, but he's fine.
And everybody else is way far away from me. Brr.
Yeah, that's the
Okay.
problem.
You have
Yeah.
seen that that other people have been able to target people or creatures or spaces direct line of sight. It's just that the teleport hurt.
Yeah.
If that tells you anything. Gert would understand that, like, if you wanted to target somebody with like a spell at a distance, as long as the distance straight line works, you can do it.
Sure. No. It's just that all of my healing spells are I think too
Too short.
Yeah, too short.
Okay.
It's only like 60 feet.
Okay.
So, all right. So I guess I'll just heal my baby again, because he's gonna need it again, I'm sure. Before the next round of dexterity saves. Good gracious. So let's do. Why don't we do 3rd level this time? Let's do 3rd level cure wounds. So that's 32. And that'll give me 5. And then use my bonus action to get my second level spell, one of my second level spells back. And that is going to be my turn.
Okay, then we're moving to Taryn.
I get 8 HP back, and I just start coughing. From like the strange like kind of healing that just happened.
Before you do anything, I
okay.
missed this with you. Luckily, it was not consequential, but now it's going to happen with Taryn because it's the beginning of your turn. Yes, I did this right. Roll 2d8 each of you.
Okay.
Okay.
5.
6 or 8.
All right. Is at the beginning of your turn, you regained 5 hit points.
Oh shit. Okay.
And Taryn, at the beginning of your turn, you heal for 8.
Oh, it's probably a thing.
You can tell that the platform is helping you the longer you stay on it.
Until it's Michael Bay floats again.
Okay, now continue with your turn.
So that's 8 more hit points on top of my current 8, or that'll be next turn.
It's 8 more. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get up and I'm just gonna look around and see what's going on. Panic cast. Moonbeam? 3rd level. We'll do 3rd level Moonbeam.
Moonbeam question mark?
We're gonna do it like right to where it can catch these those 2 guys.
Okay.
To the bottom right, like to the bottom and the right of is.
It's a 20-foot radius circle.
5.
Oh, 5.
5-foot radius. Yeah. 20-foot radius, I think, is like, it's a sun thing. So yeah, I'm gonna move it so it'll get both of those guys in there. And then that's my action.
Okay.
Bonus action will bring out shield again.
Nice.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Everyone is up 1 level of slowed except Iz and Taryn. So if you were not slowed, you are now partial or level 1, which is speed is half and -2 to your AC. If you were level 1, you're now level 2, which is all of that plus -2 to dex saves and cannot use reactions.
Is there a level 30?
Were you already at 2?
I wasn't, but in my brain.
I feel like I'm at level 3 now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you would be, spoiler alert, there's no level 3.
Okay.
This is it. Okay. Now, need everybody except Iz and Taryn to make dex saves.
I'm only level 1.
Yeah, Cal!
Nice. Oh man, that advantage has really been helping you out.
Oh no, dang it. So Gert didn't save, but Claudius did save this time.
Okay.
So
How far away is Gert? Is Gert on the first one
I
still?
did very good.
Nice. Okay, if you were 16 or better, you take half. 15 or lower, you take full of 27 fire damage as another explosion of fire happens around each of you. Oh,
28,
Templar's gotta go
14.
too. Yeah.
Ugh.
What? Oh, I didn't do the thing. Okay, yeah, he takes a hit.
Wait, do we have to?
What's that?
We just.
You two don't, because you're,
We don't.
Oh, because we're chilling. Okay.
you're on the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're on home base.
you are actually going to see, all of you are going to be able to see, like, an explosion happens around Taryn and Iz, but Taryn and Iz, you can feel that you are unaffected. Like, you saw the explosion happen around you, but there was, like, this column of energy that it just wrapped around that fit the circumference of the platform straight up.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay, now we are at Claudius.
Claudius is just gonna go to Base.
Is he going here, or actually no? Claudius is now partially slowed. So is he going
Yes.
here? Did you say here or somewhere else?
He's going to base. He's going to
To the
Yeah,
lamp.
he's-
Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Okay. All right. It triggers the lamp. It's starting to glow. You can feel the warmth. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. That'll be. Whoops! I did that slightly out of order, but it didn't affect anything. So we're at whirl.
Whirl is going to move her max of 15 feet because she is now slowed. Over there. Let's see who's put what's the good thing. And she's gonna fire a chill touch again at. Actually, no, we're gonna go with the one that's just north of Cal. So this guy.
Okay.
And she's gonna Batman slap him once my computer lets me. That was that guy. Come on. Uh, 28 gonna hit?
Yeah.
Right. I'm rolling the damage.
Whoa.
14 necrotic, 4 cold to the guy north of Cal.
All right, Cal, you've been tangoing with these two guys, and you're imagine like kind of mid swing on your next move, because that's how initiative is. You're just like constantly doing things and just freeze frame. You see this demon like get hit with this spell, and it like immediately crystallizes in all of this ice and drops to the ground and shatters. It is dead.
And I'll go, hey, I got one! And then, I think you're close enough. Ow. Line. I think suddenly not draw line. Anyway, if he's within 60 feet of me, definitely if he is, then he's gonna get, I'll be like, yeah, I got one! And I'll get the bardic inspiration.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And you would know what that means and how to use it. And that is my turn.
Okay. Templar is going to cast a spell on himself and then fly much faster than you have seen to this point. Get to the lamp, and like he's just like kind of getting to a point of like rounding the bend and like right behind Gert. And Gert, you can see that he's like focused and but kind of like physically spent already. And then we're at Cal.
Dex save.
Dex save. Oops. Normal.
See
15.
this one guy just keeps getting stun locked.
Poor guy.
Full 6 lightning damage.
Okay.
Uh, 15,
That hits.
14 slashing damage.
Okay.
Ooh, big one.
Oh.
Yeah.
And critical hit.
Oh, brutal crit. Hell yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
Yeah. You cut this motherfucker in half through the head downward. It is dead.
Yes.
Cool. I am going to then make my way as close as I can to start to help with these guys.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. Let me Yeah, I'm going that one. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Is it a con save for the moonbeam?
Yep, con save from the beam.
Okay,
It's
that's
gonna
gonna
be DC 19.
2. Both fail. Roll that damage.
Hell yeah. Boo! Wow.
Oh.
11.
Oh,
be 11 to both of
the
them.
dice giveth and the dice taketh away.
It's okay, I'm up. I'm alive.
The
I'm
dice
chilling.
give us and the dice fucking.
Oh
Damage is
shit!
damage. We're good. We're good.
These guys don't like that, so one's gonna peel off and go to Cal, and the other one's gonna like scoot over and go at Iz, while the other one changes course to Terran. So 2 slashes at each of you.
Okay.
Okay.
He's gonna go Cal first.
Yes to both.
Okay,
Oof.
it's gonna be this and this. Those are in psychic damage. Those were really high. Hello.
Jesus Christ.
Stop it.
Okay. And then Iz. 2 at Iz.
Nope.
Ooh,
No.
hell no. A no and a hell no. Okay. And then 2 at Terran. You got your shield,
Damn.
right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, that first one will hit.
Okay. It's gonna be
Okay.
9er on psychic damage.
Thank God for the platform heal.
All right, Iz, you are up.
Okay. I am maintaining concentration on vampiric touch, so I'm just gonna attack it again and see if I can get more energy out of this frickin' thing. Basically, my hand hasn't left Terran's shoulder the entire time, and I've got like a chokehold on this other demon, just like
Oh, hell yeah.
waiting.
For flavor, yes, you don't actually have it grappled, but you're able to just be touching it, so that works.
Yeah. It says a touch of your shadow wreathed hand can do this, so I don't
Yeah.
know if it's just slapping it basically. 22 to hit.
Okay, and now we roll the Arcana to see if it siphons.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, some solid damage.
26
Hell
for
yeah.
Arcana.
Nice. Yeah.
Jeez.
Cool. So
I guess so.
So
Yes.
9.
So 9, yeah.
Yep.
Wow. Made his whole ass attack not matter.
Amazing.
Nice. Anything else?
Just want to tell the demon, you want to try that again? And then that's my turn.
Nice. Okay, all 3 of these demons are seeping out this like black ichor. You can tell that they are bloodied. Gert.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna look at the Templar and I'm gonna say, is there any way to get there faster?
Only if you can take some hurt.
Let's.
Oh.
Oof.
Through the walls, probably.
Yeah. Let's
I
see.
have
hold
healing,
on.
just so you know, I have healing word prepped.
Because we are. Hold on.
Let's say that could be good for some other of us that are not doing great.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to heal up well, I'll ask him. Can I ask him one more thing?
Mhm.
Do you need any healing?
Hard no.
Great. So, I'm gonna do a mass healing word for Claudius and myself.
Okay.
Because even though well, no, I'm not gonna do myself yet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do Claudius. So I'm just gonna do another 3rd level touch. Shoot, sorry. Yeah, so I'll do another 3rd level cure wounds.
Okay.
On Claudius.
Whew.
Nice.
So it's another 32. He is still not fully healed, but he is close. And then on his next turn, it's gonna hurt, bud, but we're gonna fly straight. We're gonna fly straight to the tower, okay? So, yeah, that's gonna be his next move.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Taryn.
I'll use my bonus action to move my moonbeam right there. So it gets those two guys.
Ping it again.
Right there.
Okay. Why can't I grab this?
It would be really cool if you could grab the shapes instead of having to make new.
Sorry, I had to move you for a moment.
All good.
Yeah, you could get them without hitting Iz and Cal. Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, I'll do that for my bonus action, and then as my action, what do I have? Which radiant? What radiance stuff do I have? Oh shit! I can get both of. I can get this guy and this guy. I'll use Word of Radiance.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna speak a word, and I'm just gonna like explode with radiant energy, and they both need to make con saves.
Con saves. Okay. One on the left and one on the right.
Those will both fail,
Nice.
and they'll both take 21 radiant damage.
Nice. 2,
Um,
3. Okay.
And then like as I'm like doing all of that, I'm just gonna like kind of like look at World, super confused about how I'm like standing up. I'm just gonna say, what the hell is going on? How are you doing that? And then I'll just be my turn.
You said world, and you mean is?
Yeah,
Is,
like,
I
how
meant
am I
is,
doing
sorry.
what?
Okay.
Sorry, my bad. My bad. I'm
All
like,
good.
I'm just
Good,
giving
bud.
you compliments,
I
my
think-
guy. I don't know.
I think it's you. I think it's you two that I've gotten confused with the most. Like I swear I use your guys' names interchangeably.
So funny. I love it.
Okay. At this point, you're going to see another flash from the platform. Is Taryn and Cal roll 2d8, please.
Okay.
The number you get is how much you heal.
Let's
Eat.
go.
Nice.
Wait, including me?
Yes.
Okay.
I did a weird.
I love that spell.
Well, you get to see me play with stuff on screen live. The bridge is formed.
Hey, it's a bridge.
Oh,
There it is.
shit.
You guys get down on a bridge. We do.
I moved it from the GM layer to somewhere. I guess it's under the map now. The bridge has now formed, and some stuff happens. Oh, I'm like right up in line with music and sound effects doing things at exactly the right time. Song
That's
just
great.
ended.
Good.
Okay. The bridge forms, and everything that's hostile around you immediately disintegrates into ash.
Holy shit.
There's also a white light emanating in a series of cracks that are in the stone wall ahead of you. And who reads Draconic? You can understand Draconic.
I think it's just our one good friend.
That,
Cal can.
that is
Yeah.
the. Yep, that's me.
Okay, Cal, you see for a brief moment it reads in Draconic the one word manifest across the face of this rock. We are out of initiative officially. What would you guys like to be doing?
I'm gonna drop the moonbeam for sure.
Does it feel like non-threatening in that if we took our time to walk to places, we would be okay?
That actually reminds me, I should say, the effect of the lamp around you, Gert, dissipates, and it goes back to like its original state. Everybody is slowed effects are completely dissipated. This is still like a freaky place, and you see
Sure.
like the face of this literal god kind of superimposed on everything around you, but the hostility is gone.
Okay.
You guys okay? I'm yelling across the chasm to Gert and the Templar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, looking back towards them too.
Yeah, we're fine now, I guess.
I'm sorry I left you guys back there, but like that made sense, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Just checking.
we were gonna feel a whole lot of hurt in a second, but I guess I'm glad we didn't.
As you're saying that, the Templar is going to put a hand on your back, Gert, and you immediately teleport to right here.
What a dick!
We'll start slowly walking over.
Are you kidding me? You could do that the whole time.
It would have
The whole
caused much
time?
harm
The whole
before.
time?
I think they experienced that, and he's going to point toward the rest of you guys.
Yeah. So is that a thing because of him? And I like point to, the superimposed face. Was he the one that like made it harder for us to teleport?
No. That was already here from Astaroth. He's not supposed to be here.
Why is he here?
I don't know.
He might be remember he was he's doing his whole his plane creation thing. He's probably trespassing onto other planes of existence.
I'm gonna clarify something I said. When the Templar said he's not supposed to be here, he was referring to this Tharizdun.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
That's what I gathered.
Yeah. I think I caused some confusion. My bad.
God. Okay. Then I will also rephrase. While we were making our way through through that maze, at the more towards the entrance of the rift, we found some iteration of Bigby and Elminster, and they said that they had set him free accidentally.
Well, we must correct that error then.
Is that like a thing that we do right now, or when exactly do we do that?
All of this space is at the fringe of Astaroth's new plane. I believe that when we kill him, this will all be corrected.
Sounds easy enough, right? Oh, okay. So should we just head over to that ominous portal on the other side?
I mean, we can. What I hate to ask, but could we do a quick healing real quick? Cause ow.
Sure, yeah.
Oh, indeed.
Thanks. I usually am less out than this, but ow.
Yeah.
I can do a couple different things if we want to double up on stuff.
Yeah,
right
I feel like some
quick,
group
but-
shit might be a good call because there's a lot of those
Yeah,
those deck
so-
saves really whacked us in the
Right?
fucking face.
Taryn, the Templar is actually going to go to you while this discussion's happening and just kind of like put a open palm up to your, like a few inches away from your forehead and whisper a word. You're going to get 29 healing.
God, okay. I'll be a bit surprised at him just kind of doing this while we're discussing next steps. But I'll like just do a little bit of a jump back when he like puts his hand up, and then like he'll whisper the word, and I'll kind of I'll take a big deep breath in and go, "Are you doing okay? You look kind of winded all the way back there."
It had its physical toll on me, as it did you, but I'm fine now.
Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. So, depending on how we do our group healing stuff, I could do a little bit of touching up. Because I can do healing word.
So the first thing I can do is I've got 90 to spread between anybody. And then I can do another I can do the one that there's a big one, there's a mass healing word. That'll be a smaller thing, but like a smaller amount of hit points that everybody can get, but everybody can get a small amount of healing. So, of the 90, how do we want to divvy that?
I mean, I'll take whatever. I feel like I'm at about a third of usually of how not hurt I am. Like if I was totally not hurt, I would have like a third left of myself.
You can just say hit points. It's okay.
But mathematically, like I'm at about almost exactly a third. Like I'm 40 hit points out of 129.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm about the same. I'm at
Yeah.
47 out of 125, so chilling,
Copy.
doing okay. But ow.
Yeah.
I'm about halfway, a little over.
How are you doing, Cal?
I've been better.
So,
That's Cal talk for please God help me.
Great, yeah.
so how about
I mean, if we split the 93 ways, that's 30 to each of us, and then Terran's pretty close.
Yeah, I would only need what 30, 33, and or 36. I'd only need 36, and I'd be up to max.
Okay, so then we're gonna split the 93 ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then I'll do a
A mass.
oh, I think, yeah, I'll do a mass cure wounds,
Ooh.
Ooh.
which is slightly which is a D8 as opposed to a D4. So
You don't have to
that
roll it. You
would
just get
be-
max, don't you?
No, I know, but I roll it just because math.
Oh, fair.
So that's 34, another 34 for everyone.
Great.
I mean, it's a 5th level. I hope it's fucking
Yeah.
something.
And
So,
others?
so that means that is Whirl and Cal, you each get 64 points of healing, and myself and Taryn get 34 points of healing.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And then
So I get
how
4, 5, 9, 40, 41.
and then how are you still looking, Gert? Because I can cast 3 spells up to level 3 for free by using the divine power.
I mean, I after that, like 13
13.
hit points.
I can throw a second level.
I mean, if we're
Or
shooting for
12,
max,
yeah.
yeah, if we're shooting for max, I could use another 25. But I feel like if anyone needs anything right now, he's not going to say it. But
Yeah.
Cal still is bleeding. There's literally still blood coming out of you, my man.
No, I'm better.
Better, but not at your best? Huh? Huh? You wanna like let us know? Like how
It'd be
How much
really
more
cool.
you
It'd be
Literally
really cool
still
if you-
bleeding.
I'm in space. I've been better.
Space. God damn it.
By the way, I don't know what made me think about this at the beginning of this battle, but I think we left our buddy back at the room.
The moat. I
The
just keep
moat?
assuming that the moat is around and just not doing
Yeah.
anything.
It
He's been on
has
my shoulder for a bit.
it has been
Yeah.
around, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
great! He
Yeah.
stuck with us.
Just did not
good lad.
participate
Yeah, he's
in this.
actively just like not interacting.
Oh shit! I'm so sorry that we took you through that lightning force field.
Yeah, like I kind of wanted to introduce him to the Templar, but I thought we forgot him back at
Oh,
back
no.
at the at the telescope. So I just, yeah. Hey, Templar, this is our new friend. He's gonna help us fight. He
Yeah,
doesn't
our
like
new
big
friend,
beasts.
name unknown, because we never asked for it, and now he can't tell us.
He isn't a freedie. That's as much as we
He's not an afraidie. He's an afraidie.
Nice.
Yeah,
Bravo.
no problem. That's why I'm here for terrible fucking puns.
The Templar is going to like generally acknowledge that with like a nod, and then just kind of look and as if he's like studying the wall ahead of you, and just start floating across the bridge.
I think that's our cue, guys.
Alright, let's go.
Guess so.
Is this stable? You're floating. Can this support weight?
Hold on, I'll try. This went really well the last time, and I'll step on the bridge.
As he just starts to say, I think you'll find it to be just fine, Taryn takes a step onto the first piece of brick, and you do not fall through the floor this time.
Woo! I do like the thing where I lightly tap my foot on, and then I jump back out of fear, and then I fully step on it.
Okay. The Templar is going to get to about this point where you see this weird swirly portal-looking thing on the ground, and Taryn, you stepped onto the bridge, right? Oop, there you are.
Yeah.
My bad. Yeah, there you are. And this needs to be there. Okay. When Taryn steps onto the bridge and starts taking footsteps forward, oh, these guys are gone. And Moonbeam's gonna stay just because it's not behaving. Whatever.
Cool.
You are.
Magic's weird. It's staying.
Yep. You're going to, as soon as Taryn takes his first step there, you're gonna actually start hearing like whispers of voices around you. All of you recognized one of them. Whirl, you actually recognized two. There are like broken up pieces of discussion, but what you hear very clearly is this them? Is this them? I think we found them. And at that very moment, the Templar holds his hand up, palm open to just like the general middle of this wall, and says a word. Who understands Celestial?
Damn.
You understand him to say in Celestial the word manifest. And the etchings start to crumble, and it just emanates out from that point. So the rest of the wall just completely crumbles. As this happens, you see this stream of demons just continuing to spew out into the void above you. But then you see directly in front of you 3 people. Brine, Whirl's mother,
Yeah. Hell no.
and him.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And I'm gonna describe this because this is absolutely where we're ending today.
My God.
Okay. You're the opening of this doorway looks like it just steps out into like a bright red sky, but behind the three people you see in front of you is this massive dome off in the distance. You feel heat emanating out toward you, and everything around this dome, the sea beneath it is lava. The air around it has constant swirling tornadoes of fire all over the place. And this dome is just like a giant floating piece of rock that you can see is an off in the distance city, with the dome being like this translucent, almost glass looking protection from the elements around it. That's where we will pick up next time.
Holy shit.
All right.
That's wild.
God damn.
So we do have some schedule shenanigans happening. So we might not be here in 2 weeks. It might be the week before or after that. We need to figure that out. But for everybody watching, keep an eye on Twitter, because that's where you'll see these updates. And then keeping an eye on this YouTube channel and like alerts and stuff is how you'll see when we have the next one pop up. So that's going to be it for today. Say good day, everybody.
Good day,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.